Summer's here, and with that comes longer days and shorter clothes. It's an unfortunate fact that this is also one of the most dangerous times of year for a young Christian in this day and age. Modesty is all but neglected, and in some cases the opposite is glorified. And when we choose not to partake in those activities, we are scorned for it. After all, it's way too hot to be dressed in a modest way, right? There are some activities where we can put ourselves in situations where we would compromise our modesty not only to ourselves but others as well. We must always avoid them to prevent any undue temptation or stumbling blocks in others. But one thing we cannot avoid is the clothing worn by others around us. Those who do not read the Bible or are not familiar with passages like 1 Timothy 2, 9 and 10, so they dress very worldly. As much as we try to avoid them, however, aside from being a shut-in, there's no way to do so entirely. They have become, as what's found in Ephesians 4, verses 17 through 19, darkened in their understanding, they have lost sensitivity, and have given themselves over to sensuality. They've become callous to the sin that they commit, and as such see nothing wrong with it. They don't care if anyone sees them, so they'll do what they want to do. So how does one stay modest in the most dangerous time of the year? The battle for modesty is also one of self-control. No, it's one of the heart. One may want to wear shorter clothing to feel a little cooler, but what about those around you? And how can you avoid dressing shamefully in public right in front of everyone? We can avoid that by being a good example. We can make a stand to resist the temptations of the devil and to dress in modest apparel. We can show that one can live in this present age in a manner that is decent and wholesome. We can teach our kids that those who dress like us are bringing shame to themselves and everyone around them. But more than that, we can make the decision to not participate in sinful activities. When others of the world see us, and how we do not follow their expected norms, they may ask why it is we act the way that we do. And that can give you an open invitation to discuss God's Word with them. Let's use those invitations as they're given to us.